The man who motivated this whole vicious and sinister crew. The man who motivated this whole vicious and sinister crew. Habitual criminal. Habitual criminal. Murderer. The most evil man of all.
Laid out in that long black hearse, they said Johnny was cursed from his first day to birth to be the worst of the worst. Violent in bursts, cruel in his heart, cunning and sharp as the tools of his art. He liked an ice pick because it left little mark, and he came up quick because he was sick from the start. Ever since a kid in Big Eddie's crew, when he made a buck or two on the side serving dirt in the park. By the time he's 16, he's got lead in his eyes. His 100-yard stares are drive-bys for wise guys. Before long, he moved on to that murder for hire. And killing ain't hard when you're dying inside. The colder the mind, the bolder the crime. And he was froze as the Arctic and bold as a lion. A con in his prime and a dawn in his mind. His heat sparked in the dark, hit his mark in his spine. Before long, his name rang all around the west side. Throw salt when you dine if you fuck with John Dimes. As he climbed to the top of the bodies he piled, gave his love to the gun, sold his soul with a smile. 10 years came and went, his trigger finger stayed bent. So many hits, he never left any prints. Garrots in garages, so set in cement. He lost his long ago, so he knows where they're sent. Off the boat in the harbor, so much hidden by the water. Mothers missing sons and daughters missing fathers. And he whistled while he worked and sang while he slaughtered. The devil brought to earth the hell in which he prospered. Then John set his aim on Big Eddie Lorraine. With his capo regimes, he could claim the whole gang. So when the time came for their weekly card game, he cashed out the whole house. They got dealt a grenade. Now John's the boss, calls the shots, makes the calls. He's got life by the throat and the world by the balls. And the people he wronged never heard, never saw, cause his grip was like iron, and his iron was the law. Till one afternoon as he walked to his ride, he came across a young child who had lead in his eyes. And he froze long enough with his hand on his iron that the kid stuck an ice pick in his side 20 times. And that was John Dimes, how he lived, how he died. Soulless his whole life, so nobody cried. All he ever knew was pain, and pain was all he gave. And there's a million Johnny Dimebags dying every day.